Gerald W. Brister, let's continue our little discussion about rollout wheels and vices. You guys maybe have been like I have been in the past. Work was bad. I had to travel several states over to get some work. I wound up out kind of in the left coast of the United States doing some pipeline work through some oil fields. And we're sitting around at lunch. Everybody's pretty nice, except for one guy. You always got one guy, the big guy, and he'll say something like the person standing in line at the store, and you just kind of shake your head whether you agree with him or not. But he had this big old monster, like 2-ton truck with a steel bed, big old vise on it, and the machine sitting what I call straight polarity, just a kind of a left coast truck. And we're sitting there, and he didn't like me. I was too clean, and truck was too different, yada, yada, yada. I mean, I could read his body language a mile off. Well, he decided to be a little bold. So in front of everybody, he hits me up, and he said, "Where's your vice?" I said, "What?" I'm eating my sandwich. He said, "Where's your vice?" I said, "What's a vice?" Everybody's looking up now. They ain't saying anything, but they're watching, okay? He said, "You don't know what a vice is?" I said, "No, I'm sorry. I don't know what a vice is." He pointed to that monster thing he had on the back of his truck, and he said, "That's a vice." I said, "Oh." I said, "You know what that is?" I said, "I saw one of them one time in a picture. I got a great-grandfather who was a blacksmith, and he had one of those." Well, these welders started snickering, and my friend was not happy. So then his next question was, "Where's your rollout wheel?" I said, "A rollout wheel?" I said, "What's a rollout wheel?" "You don't know what a rollout wheel is?" I said, "No, I don't know what a rollout wheel is." So he went and got one, and he stuck it in his vise. And he said, "That's a rollout wheel." I said, "You know what?" I said, "I get what that is now." I said, "You know what it is? It's a difference in terminology from one part of the country to the other." I said, "Out in Louisiana and Texas, where I come from, we call them training wheels or sissy wheels. We let our little baby welders use them until they learn how to weld from top to bottom by themselves." I'm Gerald W. Brister, and that's the truth.